Okay, next we have Dianna Liebnitzky. Working with the House of Representatives, District 35.
Feels like a long walk. So thank you all very much for having me this evening. It's an honor to be here. I've actually been at Holopaw before and presented on a previous run, and I was very fortunate to have won Osceola County at that time, but you know how it goes. First runner-up, that's life. I'm very fortunate in my current career. I'm actually in healthcare. I've been in healthcare pretty much my whole life. It feels like longer sometimes. And I can tell you just real briefly about your whole roundabout and the state roads and all that sort of stuff. If you look at my card, my whole background's in trauma. That's my DNA. I worked with the FDOT on many, many road revisions and also crosswalks and better ways of making safety for cars, for roads, for multiple things. And this is a state objective. To put a roundabout from 192, that's insanity. So anybody here want that roundabout? That I just can't envision, citrus or not, I can't envision. But anyway, that's another day's conversation. So I'm running for Florida House of Representatives at the legislature in Tallahassee, and a lot of people say to me, well, what are you going to do? What is your objectives? Well, I have a lot of objectives. My first priority objective is to take your voice to Tallahassee. And I got to tell you, you people here in Holopaw have your finger on the pulse of most of the big issues going on in Osceola County. So just to also lay the land, this district was redistricted this year, and it's really funny because literally the line of 35 goes down the street in front of my house, and it was really funny to see how all that was kind of arranged. I think there was a little bit of something there, but we are now all of Osceola County except for St. Cloud, Kissimmee, Celebration, and up through the northwest corner, and also the eastern part of Orange County. I'm very fortunate that I have a lot of great people that I know in eastern Orange County, so I get to go and meet with a lot of them. A lot of my physicians are up there. A lot of our physician practices in my day job that I work with are all up through there. So we have a lot of team members. So it's a really great group that's up there, really strong believers in Orange County as well. We hope to see some more protected lands in our future so that the overgrowth doesn't just continue to bubble over. My one daughter is actually an environmental engineer, had a lot of the work behind the scenes to provide information for what was going on here in Holopaw. We will continue to fight for water rights. That is the primary objective as a native Floridian. We will fight for that always, because without our water, we are what? Nothing. We have no industry, we have no tourism, and we certainly have no good health for our people. Again, my background's in healthcare. I know the pods around Florida where we're seeing a lot of disease processes pop up. I'm very much into environmental health and will continue to fight for that. But my primary objective is to hear from our people and take your voice forward. Because when I go up there to vote on something, I'm not voting because I want it, because, you know, sometimes it might sound good, but what's the end result? And that's where we have a lot of failures. Even in a strongly Republican legislature that leads this state right now, we're giving a lot of money to stuff. Sounds good, sounds fun. Our Board of County Commissioners gives a lot of money to stuff. Sounds good, sounds fun, looks pretty. But what's the end result? Was it the right use of our money? What is our return on investment? Anybody here, if you would invest in something, would you wait 50 years to see your return on your investment? How many of us are going to be alive 50 years from now? I don't think I will be. I don't really think I want to be. But I'm here to promote you and your objectives. And I want to hear from you. So on my card is also my phone number and my email address. Sometimes I feel like daily I work in the OK Corral. So if you want a response from me for something, it's just easier if you send it on my email, because I'm more apt to be able to see it and respond to you with a little bit more explanation. And, you know, Holopaw, keep speaking up, because your voices are being heard wide and far. So please continue. And thank you. And anybody who wants one of these, just let me know that you didn't get it already. And if you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer. Yes, ma'am.
Michelle Mason, 5010 Colorado. You're running against Fred.
Fred and Ken Davenport. Yeah, that's that for the primary. Remember, for everybody, regardless if you're a Republican or Democrat, I support you all. Please be sure and vote because we really need your votes in the primary. A lot of people don't understand how important a primary is. They think, oh, I'll just wait until November. You lose a lot of good candidates that way, so please come out and vote. Any other thoughts or ideas?
No.
Very good. Well, thank you. Did you have?
We appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.